Our world's about to break, tormented and possessed, lost from when we wake, with no way to go back. I've been standing on my own, but now I'm not alone. Cause I will always, we will fight as one, till the battle's won, with evil on.
It's been a very long time since I have had a new Hawkeye figure. The last one I had was the Toy Biz era. Well, in 6-inch form, I should say. I should correct myself because I did have the Marvel Universe one. Anyway, when this one came out, I was just like, yep, this one's a must. The thing is the Sky Cycle make it worth it? I mean, that's a tough one because to me, the Sky Cycle is kind of it's kind of a hunk of plastic. At the same time, I mean, it does feel like a necessary accessory. I think if it did more, you can't even turn the handlebars or anything. I mean, it honestly, if you just use a little bit weaker plastic, it would be cheap. As it is, I mean, it's kind of a fun little thing to have, but if I could have got this figure without it, I would have probably been happier. Still, I mean, we got Hawkeye, and I needed a Hawkeye. I've needed a Hawkeye for a while. I was really frustrated about that Hawkeye that was really just coming in overpriced, man. And this one, I think he looks pretty good. I do like this figure. I like that they gave him cloth for the flap there, because that way he can sit down on the cycle and it not be a big deal, and the plastic doesn't get in the way. It's about time they figure out things like that. Even though I'm not too enamored by the cycle, at least he can sit on it properly. And the bow and arrow, boy, those are the same ones that came with Yondu, and I wasn't too happy with them with Yondu, and I gotta say I'm not too happy with them with Hawkeye. I just feel like that bow is gonna break at some point, and then what are you gonna do? Still, I guess I can't fault him because he did come with a bow and arrow, so at least there's that. But again, this is reuse, and I don't think it's very smart reuse, because Yondu and Hawkeye would use totally different bows. I think you could have possibly reused Kate Bishop's or maybe the Hawkeye from the TV series, and probably could have I think it would have looked a lot better. Still, it's not a terrible figure at all. One I've really been clamoring for a long time. One I've really wanted. One I'm really glad I got. And although I'm not too enamored by the Sky Cycle, at least, I have it, and I can, pose them together and do all kinds of fun stuff in that regard. Now, I do think it could have been better, but you know what? Figure-wise, I don't think you can go any better than this, to be perfectly honest. I mean, we have pinless all around. Yay! At least there's that much going for him. And he at least looks the part. And he hasn't got no stupid wash over him or anything, so it doesn't darken him up. And then you're like, what the heck? Why does this guy look so weird? He's got the bright comic colors. Fits in great with the West Coast or the East Coast Avengers, whichever one you want to do. It's a tough call, because, I mean, again, that Sky Cycle's just kind of weak, dude. But at the same time, that figure is pretty awesome. So, anytime you get a pretty awesome figure, it's a win. The Cycle did boost up the price, and that got a little prohibitive, but you know what? My time with Marvel Legends is winding down, so this kind of came along at a perfect time to have a little bit extra to throw at it. Glad I got it. Don't know if you would be too. That's a decision for yourself. I mean, you gotta think the Sky Cycle is the thing. It's like, is it worth pushing it up, or is Hawkeye worth it? That's a question you have to ask. Me, I dig Hawkeye, and he was a must-have for me, so I went there. That'll be that'll wrap up that. Okay. Well, that's my look at Hawkeye. I enjoy him. Hope you do too. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon and do all kinds of fun stuff and stay on this channel.